Northwest Washington has so many diverse communities, and the people who live in those communities are a reflection of that diversity. What is in common for all those people is the impact that mental health needs have if they're not addressed. So that's why we at Compass Health remain committed to providing access to mental health services to all our communities. This now extends to the 5 counties of the North Sound region. Having started 100 years ago on this campus gives us the confidence to move boldly into the future, knowing that we can meet the community's needs.
Compass Health's Broadway Development Project really sits at the front porch of our community. It's going to say, yes, we care about our community. We're here to help those who are most in need, and we really are committed to finding solutions and caring for the individuals who live with us in our community.
These are our family members, our community members, our coworkers. We see it firsthand. It can destroy families. It can tear apart relationships.
Our mission and vision here at Compass Health is to create hope and promote recovery by advancing whole person health. We want to create hope for those that feel hopeless and have nowhere else to turn.
Compass Health is community mental health. That's our main focus, is to address the needs of people who might be low to no income, who are on Medicaid insurance, and sometimes these are the most vulnerable people in our population who have the most needs.
Here at Compass Health, it's important to us that everyone has equitable access to care, that they really feel the respect and dignity that we have for each and every one of them, and that the care that we provide to them is done so with compassion. We also want to make sure that our staff members also experience that sense of welcoming and belonging in their work, the respect and dignity we hold for each and every one of them for the important work that they do. In order to meet the needs of the community, here at Compass Health, we provide a wide array of services to children, youth, adults, and older adults. We provide crisis services to any community member who's experiencing a behavioral health crisis. We also provide outpatient therapy and access to medication if that's needed. We provide wraparound services to youth and intensive outpatient programs for adults. It is this wide array of services that allows us to ensure that everyone that comes to us for care has a path to recovery.
When people are receiving the care that they need, you can see kind of a transformation in people. People are able to do the things that they want to do. They're meeting their recovery goals, and it's so rewarding to see that.
What we see over and over again is how resilient people are when they get the treatment they need quickly. It's always inspiring what people have been able to overcome with help.
We are a community. We all affect each other. If we don't have that mental health care for those people, it will affect us.
In many ways, you're giving that person their life back. It is life-changing to interact with an individual who's now on the proper medication and just being able to see that difference. And so it's one of the most rewarding things that as a first responder we can see, is to be able to actually save someone's life.
The needs of our community are greater than ever. We can now see visibly the impact of the growing population of our region, the increase in the poverty rate, the lack of affordable housing, which meant that the need for access to care has increased dramatically.
I think most citizens, if they go to a downtown urban center or walk around Highway 99, can visibly kind of see an increase in the mental health and behavioral health needs of our communities.
I think simply there isn't enough capacity, local capacity in local communities where people can go and get help.
Our systems are fragmented. This makes it very difficult for community members to navigate their way to different types of providers in different locations in order to really access the care that they need. And this is why we need a regional destination for a true continuum of care.
There are solutions that are available out there, but they're sort of piecemeal and they're spread out, and it's not a streamlined situation. Transportation, availability, those kinds of things are big roadblocks for folks who are looking for solutions and services and support today.
I'm standing out front of the part of the old Bailey building that served as our crisis stabilization or triage center. While this center is not available to the community members who are in crisis have nowhere else to go. This is placing a burden on our community partners, on hospital emergency rooms, law enforcement, and other responders who have no place to take these community members when they are experiencing a behavioral health crisis.
With the lack of a triage center, it can sometimes be heartbreaking. You have the parents or family members or coworkers who want help, and there's not a lot we can do as the police department.
So while the Bailey Building met our needs for many years, this is no longer the case. The Bailey Building was built as a nursing home, an institution. It was not designed to provide the sophisticated care that our community members need to face their significant behavioral health challenges. So we are so excited to launch the Broadway Redevelopment Project so that we can develop an environment that is designed for the type of care that we provide, that exemplifies the world-class care that we provide to community members who are most in need. We will have a full continuum of care that is able to address those needs right in the moment and to be able to increase or decrease those needs depending on the recovery process of those that we serve. So we'll have 16 new involuntary treatment beds that are based in the community. This directly keeps people out of the state hospital and allows for much quicker stabilization for their needs than they would ever be able to experience in a more institutional setting. We'll also have our 16-bed crisis stabilization unit, open to anyone in the community that's experiencing a behavioral health crisis, and offering stabilization within a few days and making sure there's connection to ongoing care when they leave us can be transformational in that person's life.
We find treatments the most successful when it's a partnership between us, the client, and then also the treatment facility, which is exactly what the treatment center does.
We'll also have our intensive teams that support adults with very significant behavioral health challenges to live independently in the community. We'll be serving about 1,300 adults every year. We'll also have our pharmacy partner, Genoa Healthcare, there that provides specialty pharmacy services. By receiving that support from the pharmacy, our clients ensure that they are properly receiving their medication.
Having all of those services in the same location means that it's more likely the person will get the level of intensity and the level of treatment they need.
Broadway project is going to be beautiful. It is going to be state of the art. People will really want to work there. I think that people will want to access care there.
Time and time again, we have seen here at Compass Health how people's lives are transformed by the care that we provide. Meeting these increasing needs in our community requires investment. But what better investment can we make than ensuring that our fellow community members have access to the behavioral health care that they need in order to ensure that each one of them can find their own path to recovery. It's why my wife and I have decided to invest in the project ourselves, because we know how important it is that we find the solutions to what seem to be these intractable problems, and we know they're not. We know we can solve them.
It is a very exciting time at Compass Health. There's a lot of development happening, and that needs investment from the community in order to strengthen our community.
It's time to build the future behavioral health care.
It's time to invest in our region's most visible and pressing needs.
It's time to support recovery, hope, and dignity.
It's time to create a magnet for mental health professionals.
It's time to act regionally with a state-of-the-art campus.
It's time. We hope that you will join us in meeting the increasing behavioral health needs of our communities so we can strengthen those communities and that we can ensure that our region flourishes for the next century and beyond.